Why this volcano in Iceland became topless? This is a mini lecture in the Igneous Geology, so I try to explain everything quickly in less than 3 minutes. Planet Earth, like all the rocky planets, is differentiated by gravity. Denser material at the core and less dense material at the mantle and the crust. Mantle and the crust of the Earth are silica rich. Silica is a silicium and oxygen in four oxygen, one silicon. They're arranged in a kind of like a prismatic arrangement, like a pyramid. We should call it pyramidal arrangement. A single silica is very low viscous material, so it can flow easily. When they join together, they form a polymer, like glue. They become like glue, a single chain and double chain, and they are difficult to move. So when we have a low silica and low water content, something like a shield volcano forms. They're very flat because the material, the lava, is very runny, and it cannot support its own weight, so it has to go long distance before that it actually will be stopped. And you don't see much like high elevations unless it is really vastly wide, several hundred kilometers. And when the high water and low silica happens, like the case in this volcano in Iceland, we have eruptions. We don't have this kind of very fluid material. It can support some kind of form, but this form is not very stable. It will collapse eventually. When there is a very high viscous material and this high silica and high water, we have practical explosion. And this material is very sticky, can hold on itself for huge elevations. In this case, in the Mount Davonvand in Iran, you can see that it has risen up to 6 kilometers. It is the height that this silica glue can hold the material together. So the magma has fused together, forming a very solid material. The case was such a thing in the Iceland when it started. The composition changed over time. It was a small spatter cone, so you could have some explosions. It had rich water. It was rich in water, but silica content was very high, so it was running in the way. But eventually, this has to collapse because the material is low silica. It doesn't have that strong polymer, gluey, and high viscosity strength to hold the wall together. And that's the reason it collapses. It's not strong enough. Silica poor material are runny like saliva, and silica rich material are sticky like bogey. So that's the difference. This is the best example I can think of.